What's up, fuckers, and welcome back to another rebuild here on NBA 2K21 Next Gen. Today, going to be doing another one of the trading every player rebuilds today. Going to be using the New York Knicks. They have surprised quite a bit of people, especially myself. They are currently a 4 seed in the Eastern Conference. Now, obviously, start today does not work in this shithole of a game that is known as NBA 2K. So I cannot start there, even if I could. We are past the trade deadline anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, Knicks definitely surprising a lot of people this year. Julius Randle having an unbelievable season. Absolutely cannot say enough good things about him. Very happy that he's doing very, very well. Right now, not so happy the Knicks are doing well because, you know, them and the Celtics are kind of competing for that 4 seed right now. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So, before we do get into this one, if you guys are new around here, just could subscribe to the channel. It does help out the channel a ton. If you guys could leave a like down below, let's get the video, you know, out to more people. It does help out quite a bit. And then comment anything you want to see down below in the comment section. All right, let's get into this one. If you guys do not know the way that these work, basically I go ahead and I have to trade every single player on this entire roster. And then I have to go ahead, and I do not get to choose the trade. My eyes are shut. It's totally randomized. And yeah, these tend to take a little bit longer to do if I don't start hammering them right away. So with that being said, let's hop into the first trade. So first trade here, I decided to start out with their best player, Julius Randle. I really didn't want to trade him. I think he could have been very good for us throughout this video, but it's unfortunately the way these things go. So we're going to go ahead and stop this one here in 3, 2, and 1. And we end up with Terry Rozier and Cody Zeller. Not exactly how I was trying to start off this video, but it's okay. RJ Barrett, Mitchell Robinson, probably going to be the next two here. We do have 22 trade offers for these two right now, and we will stop this one in 3, 2, and 1. Colin Sexton, Jarrett Allen, welcome to the New York Knicks. Another rule of these is I cannot make any trades after I'm done trading the entire roster in the first season, so whatever I have, I got to stick with it for at least one season. Just makes the challenge a little bit harder. Derrick Rose and Nerlens Noel, you two are next on my list. Unfortunately, I would have liked to use D Rose, maybe get him a championship. Unfortunately, that will not be happening today, at least on my team anyway. So, 3, 2, and 1. We're actually going to go one to the left this time. Serge Ibaka and Beverly, or it would have been Kyle Anderson and Grayson Allen. Yeah, I mean, neither of those I really like that much, so it's not that big of a deal. Emmanuel Quickley is another guy I really wanted to use. It kind of sucks that I didn't get to use him today, but hopefully at some point along the line. I've definitely had him in one of my videos before. I actually think I won a championship with him starting for me. I'm not positive, though. 3, 2, and 1, and we end up with Chuma Okeke and James Ennis from the Orlando Magic. Okay, we have a lot of centers in this team right now. Elfrid Payton, Taj Gibson going to be the next two to go. We're just going to try to rattle through these as quickly as possible. I'm really surprised, again, how good the New York Knicks are this year in real life. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go one to the right. And another fucking center. Another center. And I have to give up a second-round pick for DeAndre Jordan. Oh, my God. I don't even know what I'm going to do with all these centers. I might just release some of them, if I'm being honest with you here. Reggie Bullock and Obi... Oh, I forgot about Obi Toppin. God, this is tough. All right. Hopefully we can just get something decent here. 3, 2, and 1. Lauri Markkanen and Denzel Valentine. Lauri Markkanen definitely could be a potential piece to build around for this team. We do have a lot of big men, though. We definitely do have a lot of big men, though. So Frank Ntilikina, Denzel Valentine's on the Bulls. Kevin Knox are probably going to be next to. If I miss like a 68 overall, I'm not going to be that upset about it. They're never going to contribute to the team anyways. 3, 2, and 1. And we end up with Nasir Little and Derek Jones Jr. All right, that's actually not that bad. It definitely could have been worse than what that was. Let's see. Who else do we have here? Is Norvell Pell? Are these two? I don't even know if these two are on the team. If they aren't, I'm sorry, but it's not that big of a deal anyways. 3, 2, and 1. Keziak Pala, and I do not want to. God damn it! I'm doing another one. I am not taking Udonis Haslem from the Heat. Wayne Ellington, and Wayne Ellington's on this team in real life. And 3, 2, and 1. There we go. All right, just another center. Just hammer it out. All right, I'm going to go ahead and set this rotation right now, and I will be back. All right, so this other rotation is going to look here for year number 1. Again, I didn't have the best pieces in the world. We have a ton of big men on this team. So it kind of does make the rest of the positions a little bit worse because I didn't, get to trade for guys at those spots. But year number 1, this is how it's going to look. Patrick Beverly, Colin Sexton going to be in my backcourt. Yes, I know I could start Terry Rozier at the point guard spot. I would prefer to have somebody pretty good coming off the bench playing. I think I gave him 25 minutes a night. It's really not that big of a deal. Nasir Little is going to slide into that small forward spot. I'm happy we got him from Portland. Hopefully he can be pretty good for us. I moved Ibaka down to power forward. I decided to give him the start over Lauri Markkanen. They're both on one-year deals. They're both probably going to ask for a lot of money. And I think we have a better chance of winning more games with Serge Ibaka in there, if I'm just being honest with you. So that's the reason for that. Jarrett Allen is going to be in here as my center, also a free agent after this year. Holy hell, is Sexton a free agent? No, he has 2 more years, and I don't really care about Beverly anyways. The bench is actually pretty good. Terry Rozier, Lauri Markkanen, Cody Zeller, and James Ennis going to be the bench here. Only 9-man rotation. I do not need, DeAndre Jordan getting minutes on this team. Chuma Okeke, as much as I'd love to maybe, give him some minutes, I just don't really have a spot for him. I'm not going to play him over Markkanen. So that is my decision for now. You know, if anything comes up, obviously I'll go ahead and adjust the rotation. I can't make any trades this year, so I will, you know, I guess let you guys know at the end of the year if I adjust the rotation or anything. But as of now, this team is set. I will see you guys at the end of year number 1. So we do wrap up year number 1 with this team, end up as a 6 seed here in the Eastern Conference. I was just thinking to myself, I really never end up as like a 5 or a 6 seed. It's typically either, you know, like a 1-2 seed, or I'm just totally not in the playoffs. Pretty cool adjustment right there, if I do say so myself. Giannis Antetokounmpo is your MVP. LaMelo Ball, Rookie of the Year. Happy to see he's getting back in action. Isaiah Stewart, 6th Man of the Year. This dude's putting up some numbers in real life right now as well. Giannis Defensive Player of the Year. Christian Wood, Most Improved. Frank Vogel, Coach of the Year, 64-18 for the Los Angeles Lakers. So we go 48-34. Not that bad. It's going to be a pretty big free agency for us coming up, if I do say so myself. I know I just said that. I'll stop saying it. So yeah, we're definitely going to have to make some decisions. But Colin Sexton, probably going to be in my long-term plans if he keeps playing like this. 26.5 points, 2 boards, 5 assists, 1 steal a game. Serge Ibaka, not bad, 19-8. Rozier off the bench, Jared Allen, Larry Markkinen. I mean, not a bad team. I think we just kind of need one sort of defined superstar. And I think this team's definitely in a very good spot to go ahead and, you know, maybe potentially win a championship in a couple years. So, rotation is as follows for the Philadelphia 76ers. Ben Simmons, Shake Milton, Bojan Bogdanovic came over, Tobias Harris, and Joel Embiid, who is my number 2 in the MVP conversation right now. And we are currently, okay, we lose in 6. Definitely didn't think we'd be winning year number 1. Joel Embiid's obviously unbelievable. Same with Simmons. Miami Heat go on to win the finals. Bam Adebayo, finals MVP at the age of 24. Of course, the Pelicans are somehow in it. Good Lord, this game sometimes. All right, we're heading up to league meetings right now. We're going to go ahead and just reject all of these. I never put through any of these, as you guys all probably do know. Draft lottery right now, I do not believe we're going to have anything. Nope, we do not. Magic end up with number 1. Oklahoma City have 2 back-to-back. That's pretty impressive. Caleb Brand, I'm just going to fire you. You have bad ratings. Thibodeau doesn't have the best ratings, but he's definitely in the Coach of the Year conversation right now, so I'm not going to fire him. Not a bad year for us, I don't think so. I'm fine with my assistant coaches for now. You're fine. You're fired. I get Randy Martin, and then I do need a new assistant GM, my boy Owen Masters, and hopefully we are all set there. So let's head up to the NBA draft right now. I don't know if we have a late round pick in this draft. We actually do have pick 18. We have 22, so 18's from Dallas. I wouldn't mind maybe trying to move up a little bit, get a decent bench piece. Like, do we still do have DeAndre Jordan under contract for 2 more years? I'm just never going to use him if I'm being honest here. Bruno Fernando, probably same thing. So let me see if I can work on some sort of trade. So I'm going to see if Detroit will take this package here for the 5th overall pick. DeAndre Jordan, Bruno Fernando, and our 2 late first-round picks in this year's draft. For the 5th overall pick, they actually agree to it. So a little bit higher than I thought we were going to get, but I definitely don't mind that pick. We're just going to sim to our pick right now. I do not think that we're probably going to make any trades move up at all. So let's see the draft summary real quick. Jalen Green goes first, Mobley, Kuminga, and then we just missed out on Cade Cunningham. That would have been cool. Obviously, all the kind of the real top guys are kind of off the board right now. Jalen Suggs, definitely not a bad option at that point guard spot. I don't really love Pat Beverly in the long run. Jalen Suggs obviously had an unbelievable March Madness. So Davion Mitchell's here as well. He had a great March Madness as well, obviously winning a national championship. I think I'm going to go with Jalen Suggs. I like Jalen Suggs a lot. I think he's going to be pretty good in the NBA. Obviously needs to work on a few parts of his game. But yeah, I think he's going to be good for us. He's actually going to be a 78 overall, as you just saw right there. And this does confirm it. So he's probably going to be starting at point guard for us. I don't really think I've ever really drafted him, so I'm excited to use him. We're going to go ahead and bring back Nasir Little on his team option. Serge Ibaka does decline. That was expected at only $9 million. Markkinen and Jared Allen definitely both need those qualifying offers as well. Unfortunately, I might just let Serge Ibaka walk, if I'm being honest. I mean, actually, hang with me for a second. Small forward's a huge position of need right now for us. If it wasn't, I wouldn't sign Kawhi. I actually don't even remember the last time I signed Kawhi. All right, so hang on for a second. I got to make sure because Markkinen wants $24 million, but I can definitely go over the bird rights for him. You can all walk. Unfortunately, I don't really need you. So Ibaka's gone. Markkinen, I'm going to have to make a decision between Markkinen and Allen probably. What are their qualifying? So we do get Kawhi Leonard. That's obviously huge. We're letting Ibaka walk. Larry Markkinen has an $8 million one. If I actually let James Ennis walk, I might be able to get both of them back. Holy shit. All right, now I got to make sure neither of them get offers because that's super important here. So Allen does have an offer. He has an offer from the Bucks. I cannot imagine he's accepting that. And Markkinen has none. So one more day. Do not renounce the rights on either of these 2 guys. And now we hopefully are probably going to see them get some contracts. Yeah, Larry Markkinen, or excuse me, Jared Allen does get a bunch of contracts. Going to go ahead and max him out. Hopefully he accepts that, and Markkinen still doesn't have one. So we're not going to accept Jared Allen. We're not going to announce the rights on him. Markkinen, same with him. Kawhi Leonard's officially on this team. I'm going to go ahead and give both of these guys contracts. Hopefully the game will let me do that. Markkinen is probably going to be around $25 million a year. It's a little bit of an overpay if I do, I think it might be, but I'm fine with it. So that is the team. That's a huge pickup right there in Kawhi Leonard. We do have Nasir Little off the bench. I think I might trade him for a backup center. And then this team is kind of all set. I mean, loaded at the shooting guard spot. Jalen Suggs will be in the starting lineup. So let me trade Nasir Little for a backup center now. And then this team's honestly in a very, very good spot. I'm happy I didn't trade Okiki because I do need a backup power forward as well. So Nasir Little looking for some sort of center. I know I just brought him back on his team option. I definitely did not foresee myself going ahead and signing Kawhi Leonard, though. So it's Eric Favors, and I have to include Beverly there. I'm not really trying to do that. It's just tough matching the money, especially because we really don't have a ton of money. Nick Claxton, oh my God, absolutely perfect. I'm not sure how that happened. So this team is now all set. We have 9 guys, and I'm very confident in them. I will see you guys the rotation at the start of year number 2. So this is how the rotation is going to look here for year number 2. Again, super excited about this team. I think this team has very good potential right now, and I'm super excited to see them in action. So I did give Jalen Suggs the starting minutes. The game actually wanted him on the bench. They wanted Beverly to start. I'm going to go with our 5th overall pick pretty much any day of the week. So Jalen Suggs, Colin Sexton, Kawhi Leonard, the huge free agency pickup, Lauri Markkanen and Jared Allen, who we both just brought back on some pretty big contracts. So hopefully they do play well for us. Bench is actually pretty solid as well. I wouldn't say it's as good as last year's, but it's still very solid. Terry Rozier in here as our 6th man, 25 minutes a night. Chuma Okiki getting 20. Patrick Beverly only 14. He is regressing a little bit, as he's 33 years old. So time will tell. And then Nick Claxton going to be getting 10 minutes a night. I do have high hopes for him. Unfortunately, I really just don't have the minutes for him. Maybe I can get him a little more next year once, Patrick Beverly's probably going to be gone. So, as of now, though, I'm very happy with this team. If any trades, anything happens, obviously you guys will see it. I will see you guys at the end of year number 2. So we wrap up year number 2 here as a 2 seed here in the Eastern Conference. Somehow number 1 in the power rankings. Not really sure how that one works. But Nikola Jokic, MVP here in year number 2. He's my pick in real life right now. He's absolutely insane. Jalen Green is your rookie of the year for the Orlando Magic. Cade Cunningham, 6th man of the year as well. Jonathan Isaac, Defensive Player of the Year. Onyeka Okongwu is most improved. Mike Malone is your Coach of the Year. So, as I mentioned, we are a 2 seed here in the Eastern Conference. We do have Toronto in the first round. Check out some player stats real quick. Kawhi Leonard putting up absolute numbers. Sexton was going to fall off a little bit, when you add a 27-point per game score. That tends to happen. Lauri Markkanen definitely looking improved. Almost 20 points a game. Almost 7 boards, 1.5 assists. Not bad for the big man. Terry Rozier off the bench continues to be good. Jalen Suggs, not a bad rookie year at all. 11.5 points, 4.5 rebounds, 7.5 assists. Absolutely great by him. Jared Allen, 11.5 and 14. Really don't need much else from him. Rebounds went to Jared Allen, and assists was Jalen Suggs. So, Toronto here in the first round. Malachi Flynn, Fred VanVleet, OG Anunoby, Pascal Siakam, and John Collins is playing center for them. Looks like, not Kawhi Leonard. Kyle Lowry has unfortunately moved on to greener pastures. Hopefully we can take them down pretty easily. We do beat them in 6. Brooklyn here, Kyrie Irving, James Harden, Franz Wagner, Kevin Durant, and Bobby Portis. Not really sure how that's a 6 seed. But the Battle of New York, we sweep the Battle of New York. Moving on to Charlotte here, LaMelo, Josh Richardson, Gordon Hayward. I gave them Julius Randle. I forgot. And Billy Hernangomez. That's a pretty solid team there in Charlotte. And we lose in 7. God damn it. I did it to myself. There's no way that team's beating us if they don't have Randall. Denver goes on to win the finals. Nikola Jokic also wins finals MVP after winning the MVP of the regular season. So we do have one more year of this. Obviously, we do have one more chance at going ahead and winning a title here with the New York Knicks. I'm going to decline this. And yeah, we are all set there. Draft lottery. Again, do not believe we have any picks in this one. We obviously had a pretty good pick last year. We did trade for it, but you know what I'm saying. Nothing here. Portland Trailblazers end up with a number 1 overall pick. I'm surprised they were bad. I got to make a decision about Thibodeau. Who are the candidates here? Steven Silas, Mike D'Antoni, Jacob Underwood. I think I'm going to go with Stauffer just because he has 2 A+ ratings. Oh, I just fired the wrong person. Shit. I'm going to go with Stauffer just because, again, we have a pretty big budget here, as the New York Knicks. I think I'd be kind of dumb not to use it. Trent Peterson as well, hopefully can come in here. Yeah, so I don't really care about CFO. I really don't care about my scout, if I'm being honest. I mean, I'm not actually running the day-to-day operations of the entire franchise, so I don't really need a good CFO. This isn't my GM. So, up to the draft right now, we do have the 28th overall pick. Unfortunately, I don't really see myself using it. Celtics want to go ahead and give me a future first that's protected. That's fine by me. So, team player options real quick. Chuma Okeke is going to be coming back. Pretty solid year for him as our backup power forward. Nick Claxton, Colin Sexton, both free agents. Obviously, Sexton is the priority there. This free agency class is just absolutely nuts. Wow, Beverly, Rozier's a free agent as well. I did not realize that. I'm surprised he's actually not asking for more money. Oh, not Terry Rozier. Sexton wants a bag. Yeah, that's pretty much expected. Claxton's restricted, so I'm going to wait on him. Beverly's going to walk, unfortunately. Where's Nick Claxton? Do not renounce the rights on him. So, yeah, we're going to get Terry Rozier and Colin Sexton back. Sexton's actually going to get his qualifying, which is huge for us. Absolutely huge for us. And so they're both back. How much money does Claxton want? He wants like $15 million a year. It's actually not that bad. I'll take it, though. So we now do need to, I believe, yes, find a new backup point guard. And then this team is completely all set. I'm very excited to see what we can do here. In the final year, I think I might go with Ricky Rubio. I think he'd be a good facilitator off the bench. Actually, can I maybe get somebody even better? Like, who's the highest overall here? It actually is Pat Beverly. You know what? I'm going to do a sign and trade with Beverly, I think. Wow, I can really give him $17 million. That's kind of weird, I feel like. All right, we're just going to go ahead and I'll give him $10.5 million a year, almost a little more than 10.5. And I will now make a trade because I, haven't made many of those today. So we're going to go ahead and trade Patrick Beverly along with 2 first-round picks. Yeah, I really haven't made many trades today. Kind of weird. I feel like I always make a lot of trades. All right, let's see what we're looking for at the backup point guard spot. Wouldn't be bad bringing back Elfrid Payton. Unfortunately, the rules say I cannot do that. Malachi Flynn. We also get Isaiah Todd. That's absolutely perfect. All right, I'll see you guys in the rotation at the start of the third and final year. Third and final season here. Same starting 5 as last year. Jalen Suggs, Colin Sexton, Kawhi Leonard, Larry Marketing, and Jarrett Allen. Surprisingly enough, the game still wants Suggs on the bench. I mean, he had a really solid rookie year. I don't really know why, but it is what it is. Terry Rozier remains as our 6th man here. Going to be playing 24 minutes a night. Could give him a few more, but I am comfortable with Colin Sexton. So, Chuma Okeke, Nick Claxton, and then Malachi Flynn, the only new addition to this team. They want him to play 29 minutes a night instead of Jalen Suggs. I really don't get this game, but we will live with it. Let's hopefully go win a championship. I'll see you guys at the end of the third and final year. Third and final year does come to a close. We are a 1 seed here in the Eastern Conference, 1 seed in the power rankings as well. Luka Doncic, MVP, 32 points, 7.5 boards, almost 12 assists. Pretty well deserved. Victor is your rookie of the year for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Precious Achiuwa, 6th man, backing up Bam. Giannis Antetokounmpo wins his 2nd Defensive Player of the Year award of this video. Jalen Smith, most improved for Phoenix, and Eric Spoelstra, Coach of the Year. Wow, 65 and 17. What the hell was our record? Oh, we tied with the Miami Heat. Did Miami sign somebody? Oh, well, yeah. No, that would explain it. Typically signing Kevin Durant gets you a few more wins. Wow. This team is fucking scary. How did you even have that money? And Clint Capella? Where the hell did he come from? Where is this money coming from? Oh my God. Player stats on the year. I hope we don't have to play them. Sexton, Marketing, Kawhi Leonard took a little bit of a dip in scoring. It's okay. 320 plus point per game, guys. I am fine by that. And obviously Kawhi can take over a game pretty much anytime he wants. So, before we do, I have to sneeze. I will be back. Pretty insane starting 5 here for Washington. Cade Cunningham, they signed James Harden, Denny Avdija, who prayers up. I saw that he's out for the rest of the season. Apparently be fractured his leg. Paolo Banchero and Jonas Valanciunas. It's a pretty good 8 seed right there. Teams are getting a lot better recently. Boston Celtics here. Kemba, Romeo Langford's now into their starting lineup. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Robert Williams. Cool to see Romeo Langford does actually exist. We should probably beat them. Wow. I was going to say pretty easily, but no. Here we go. Here we fucking go. I don't really know. I really just... shit. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed... We swept them? And we went to 7 with the Celtics? Oh, God. Luka Doncic in the Dallas Mavericks here. Tyrell Terry, Evan Fournier, Luka Doncic, Damian Collins, Kristaps Porzingis. All right. If we can beat that Heat team, we can beat anybody. I believe it went to 7, but we do get a championship here. Kawhi Leonard wins another Finals MVP this year at the age of 32. So, as always, if you guys are new around here and could subscribe, it does help out the channel. It's on road to 30K, as many of you guys know. Let me know any other video ideas you do want to see down below in the comment section. I've been trying to get more videos out at school. Again, it is hard. I'm about to go into my finals and stuff like that, so it might take a little break. But also, if you didn't see my tweet the other day, I don't know why I'm saying it's the end of the video instead of the beginning. I didn't see my tweet the other day. I actually had 2 internships lined up. I could have gotten hopefully either of them this summer. Unfortunately, they both got canceled due to COVID for the 2nd year in a row. Same 2 internships. It's unfortunate, but kind of the state we live in right now. Hey, everything happens for a reason, man. So what I'm trying to say is my plan this summer is to entirely focus on YouTube. I think it's going to be a great summer for us. I'm going to try to do daily uploads, if not at least 5 to 6 videos a week, but I'm super pumped about that. Really look forward to growing this channel, potentially even maybe live streaming some other games, maybe uploading some other games at some point in time. So if you guys are still watching at this point, I'm gonna make an update video at some point entirely on its own. But comments any other games you want to see me stream, upload, whatever it may be. I do play Warzone. I'm just absolutely dog shit at it, so it's really probably not as fun to watch me as it is some of the other guys. So as always, thank you guys all so much for watching. I truly do love you guys, and your support means the world to me. I'll see you guys all in the next one.